Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Season 3 of the Wreckfest Trans Am series. This season, presented by Rogue Energy. Use code WTS at checkout. Get 10% off of your order. We are here at Espedalen Raceway for round number 1 of Season 3. Lots of new faces, lots of returning faces. We'll get into that more as the broadcast goes on. But in the meantime, we are waiting to load in to the B main event. Top 3 here will make it to the A main. Everyone else goes home. Any moment now, we will be loading into the lobby as it hits 30 minutes past the hour. Right on time here for round 1 of the Wreckfest Trans Am series. Right on time here. Oh, audio sounds good. Should be all right. Swell here. It's a matter of time now. We are just waiting to load into this lobby. Audio sounds good. All right. Have a full house today. Here they were waiting on me. All right. New starting grid this season, or rather, new starting procedure this season. We're gonna see if we can't get rolling here shortly. We're gonna head into free cam. Excellent. Alrighty, here we are. Val Coyote on pole, ZRT, Camarado Moose, Pierce KF, Teague 10, Old Skills. As the rest of the drivers are coming to the lane here. Coming to the starting grid. Tito, Barney Batman, Fire Blaster, Undead Music. We head to the front of the grid here. Starting shortly. Let's see how it goes. Cars revving up 2 by 2. 10 drivers, only 3 will advance here into the A main. From this B main, we are away for Season 3 of the Wreckfest Trans Am series, presented by Rogue Energy. Into turn 1 they come. Val Coyote has the inside line. He's ahead of ZRT. He's not going to get quite clear. ZRT around the outside. They're 2 by 2, nearly all the way back. Moose behind him, looking for a chance to close in on these leaders. The top 3 pulled away from everyone else. These are the transfer spots. Down the backstretch they come, single file. Anyone going for an ambitious overtake here? Undead Music, can't quite get it done around the outside. It's going to turn into the inside. Some cones flying everywhere. ZRT is away. Camarado Moose and Foul Coyote are going to be going at it here into this next set of corners. ZRT goes way off the track. He's going to lose first place. He's going to lose second place. Can he get back on the track before he loses third place and the potential transfer spot? Yes, he can. And what has happened here? Oh. All kinds has happened here. And it looks like they have backed out and restarted. All right, we will try that again. Electric start. Try and get a scoop as to what happened there. We're going to get a cold start to Wreckfest Trans Am Series Season 3. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that again. Giving more time for people to load into the lobby. And the lineup once again, 15 laps, 10 drivers. Thank you everyone for joining. If you're just tuning in, you are right on time for the B main to start. Alcardi once again, he's gonna have to out drag race ZRT down into turn 1. He did it once already. Can he do it again? Time will tell here shortly. Drivers revving their engines here. We are set to go racing here any second now. Deep breaths for everybody, and away they go. The top 3 get an electric start once again. File Coyote is side by side with ZRT. He gets a bit of a better drive into the corner. A bit of a bump from Camarada Moose. Here comes Teague. Off goes Pierce. Chaos all the way behind him. The top 4 this time get away. Teague, 10, is not going to lose ground like he did in the first start here. File Coyote gets away. ZRT is in the offline. He's losing tons of time to these leaders already. Here on the first lap. Got to be careful with these walls. Moose smacks it. There's cones flying everywhere. Down the back straight they come. It's Coyote, Moose, ZRT, Teague, Old Skills, Tito, Pierce, further back Undead Music, Fire Blast, and Carney Batman. Top 3 make it to the A main. Everyone else goes home. So the battle for third is what we will keep our eyes on so far. Teague and ZRT seem to be the main contenders for that final transfer spot as they come towards the end of the first lap. And it looks like we will complete the first lap this time around. Through this chicane, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with that exit wall. And everyone makes it. How big of a chance are you willing to take? You see there, ZRT and Moose going at it. ZRT was more flat out through that chicane, and it's gonna get him into second place. Teague now looking to move into third. ZRT up into second. ZRT now pulling away from Moose. Val Coyote in a league of his own, seemingly. Can anyone chase him down? What does ZRT have for him? The transfer spot battle, not quite heating up just yet. A little bit further back, we have Old Skills. We have Tito, Undead Music, Pierce, Fire Blaster, and Carney Batman still running out the back of the pack. And a huge gap from them to everybody else. Here comes Tito with a late break and a lockup on his brakes. Pushing Old Skills a little bit wide. I'm not sure if there was contact there. Maybe Old Skills just went off on his own. They both go wide here. And that's going to give the position to Triple TT Tito. Through he goes, coming towards the end of the lap again. We're going to go towards the front. Who is more ballsy? Through the chicane. Look at T go. He's trying to close in a Moose. Alcardi still in first. ZRT still in second. Nose to tail for third. Contact, and is there a safety car? It seems like there is. Very rare last chance qualifying safety car we have going here. As they catch up, what we're going to do, we're going to hit one of these. There's some people disconnecting, it would seem. Just so we can get an accurate lap count. Okay, so currently on lap 3. And then there were 9. Who's going to make it into the top 3? Who's going to make it into the A main here for round 1? It's Fal Coyote, it's ZRT, it's Moose, and Teague seem to be the main competitors. Carney Batman with a bit of a lockup back there, some traffic jams going on. Not often you see a safety car in the B main called out. I believe it has happened before, but not very often at all. Single file they come. They're going to be going green just out of the chicane at the end of the track as we go through the trees here. We'll actually set up, see if we can get a good looking shot in the chicane. A little bit of artistic value here. The competitors are now entering the last portion of the track. Gonna see what comes of it. Here they come, slowly crawling towards the start finish line and the restart, which is going to be on lap 4 out of 15. It's a dash compared to the A main. Here comes the leaders. Through the chicane they come. Nose to tail the top 4. Old Skill's got to get up there. Leader's discretion, and we are away. Val Coyote with a great jump. Here comes Moose. What can Teague make of this? What can everyone else make of this? Look at this jump. Look at Carney Batman. He was full throttle into the first turn. Almost a disaster. They're 2 by 2. Moose and Teague are side by side. ZRT now is outside of the transfer spot. Pierce around the outside. Old Skills gets done in there for 5th position. But now we look at the battle for 3rd. It's a 3-car battle. Teague on the outside. Can he hold it? Keep it off the wall. He can. ZRT and Moose. Moose gets loose. And ZRT goes through into 3rd position. He is in the transfer spot. Val Coyote pulls away. Teague pulls away. ZRT is defending for his life from Moose, who runs a little bit wide there onto the grass. And all seems well so far. Top 3 have actually spread out considerably. Through the chicane they come, though. Your race could be won or lost through here. All it takes is one mistake. Pierce with a very aggressive line. Everyone else seems to be alright. Carney Batman, potentially with some damage, will cut across the track here. Moose and Pierce now are going at it for 4th position. This is not what they need. They both need to be catching up to the leaders if they want any chance of advancing to the A main. Teague gets near the wall, so does ZRT. Everyone coming through here. Nice and smooth. No contact with the wall. They did get pretty close, though. Zoom ahead. Is there going to be a battle for the lead on our hands very shortly? There very well could be. Val Coyote and Teague with 10 to go. Coming to lap number 6 now. Later on the brakes, Teague is going to have a better run out of that final corner. Can he get him down into turn number 1? Around the outside, no, the door is shut. Val Coyote goes defensive. Running wide. A little bit onto the grass. Not going to affect him too much here. As this part really isn't that much of an overtaking zone. You kind of have to just follow closely and set up your attack for this last set of corners and down into turn 1 after the main straight. Bit of a lag spike there. Val Coyote and Teague 10, followed by ZRT are your top 3. Moose and Pierce kind of a bit of a ways back. Everyone else is miles back. Teague and Val Coyote look like they're going to battle for the win of this B main. Who's going to get a better line out of the final chicane? And it looks like it was once again Teague, not by much though. They both take very different lines through there, and it seems just about as effective. Later on the brakes is Teague, though. He closes in a whole lot to Val Coyote. Teague running just a little bit wide. Onto the grass, and it's going to lose him some time. Over the grass. And way off track goes Val Coyote. Can Teague send it up the inside here? Not quite enough space. He thought better of it, which was a wise move. Almost smacking that inside wall. Look at Teague. What a move. Around the outside. Can he get him down to the final set of corners? It's a dead heat, even drag race. There's cones flying everywhere. And he's earlier on the brakes. Teague just concedes. Very interesting. ZRT got excited there. He's going to run wide and lose all the traction he just gained. Teague is hunting down Val Coyote. He's just waiting for his opportunity. He thought better of it down into the last set of corners. What will they do here? This is the closest they've been to the chicane. A cut back to the chicane? No, not quite. Not this time. Down into 1. Nose to tail. A bit of a bump. He pushes him a little bit wide. Can Val Coyote recover? Yes, he can. It actually hurts Teague a lot more than it hurt Val Coyote. Can he keep it on the track? All 3 of these main contenders can. And if you are just joining us, there is now 7 laps remaining in the B main. Top 3 advance to the A main. Val Coyote leads Teague, followed by ZRT, who just has to hold position. There's points to be had here, but getting into the A main will offer even more points. So In the long run, it might not be best to risk it for a smaller point payout just to lose it all in the end. Teague has fallen back from Val Coyote. What will he do to respond? Val Coyote put in a great lap this last time by. Teague is really pushing. He goes past the chicane at nearly full speed. And wide is Val Coyote. Oh, he had a terrible first turn. Teague's going to be right back on him. And this battle is going to resume. We're actually going to let these two come to us. Down this straight they come. Val Coyote leading from Teague. We're going to let this broadcast camera do some of its magic. Val Coyote still leading the race as we come to lap number 10. He is still in front of Teague. Still leading this race. To the chicane they come. That's a great shot there. And whoa, ZRT goes way off the track. The one time we are not in free cam. We got to go back. We got to go back. A battle for the lead, actually. Everything's heating up all at once. ZRT has maintained third, only just in front of the other two, Moose and Pierce. But the battle for the lead is now heating up again. Fire Blaster seems to be out of the race back there. Hopefully he's off the racing surface. Teague getting pulled away from now. Coyote gets really deep in there, goes over the grass. His entrance to these corners have not been his best friend. There you see Fire Blaster DNFing from the B main. Runs it deep there. Teague, look at him. There he goes. He's closing in again. We hit lap 11. A wide exit. T closing in. T closes in. A lot more. Val Coyote onto the grass not once, not twice, but 3 times. Teague is really fast. He just got to get past him. A bump! Desperate measures from Teague. And Val Coyote pulls away from it. Teague checked up. He could have spun him, but now look at the gap out front. It's the biggest it's been all day. Val Coyote from Teague. Then ZRT all on his own. Here come the other two, Moose and Pierce. And a lot further back in 6th place, Old Skills also all by himself. You guys are nearly a lap down at this point. Undead Music is going to round out. No, it's not. It's Carney Batman who's going to round out the running order. Time is running out for Teague. What can he do here to close this gap? Back to the leaders we go. He's closed in just a little bit more. He's eaten into that gap a whole lot. Can he get past? Whoa, nearly run into the wall there. We have seen Teague with the ability to catch, but we've yet to see Teague with the ability to pass the leader, Val Coyote. He's faster in the corners, loses some time on the straights. What will Teague do here? What will Val Coyote do here? He's just holding his line, putting in lap after lap of consistent pace. Teague really closing in though, in this first set of corners. Well, Coyote, will he go defensive here? He kind of overshoots that corner. Teague is right back to the bumper. Val Coyote, can he get past cleanly? Can he get past at all? Coming to 2 to go this time by. Last set of corners here. And there it is. There's the move. Al Coyote is going to run into the wall. And so does Teague. And here comes ZRT. There's more contact. There's a traffic jam. Teague pulls away. Is it a safety car with 2 to go? Everyone slams on the brakes. It is a safety car with 2 to go. By the looks of things. What a huge turn of events. They just ran out of space. And now Teague is into the lead of the race. Lag spike there. Will everybody catch up in time? It's like they're really slowing it down. It could be a one-lap shootout if everyone doesn't catch up. Go to the front now. Is everyone here? Carney Batman, he is flying. Looks like he'll get here in time. And Teague, with a great start, we are racing again. ZRT loses the transfer spot. Here comes Moose. Here comes Pierce. Some contact. Foul Coyote goes off and he's out of the transfer spot. He went from leading the race down to 4th with 2 to go. What a disastrous restart from Foul Coyote. He's out of 3rd. He's pushing now. He really has to get back into 3rd. At the very least, he was set to win the B main. Drag race here. Pierce versus Coyote. Coming to the white flag with Teague as your leader. He's pulling away. Coyote running out of time now. Sends it up the inside and he goes through. Back into 3rd place. Watch out for the inside wall. He clears it just fine that time. ZRT looking to get back into that transfer spot. Both of these drivers were in the transfer spot. Moose has pulled a heist of the century thanks to this last second restart. Out of the chicane for the second to last time. Careful with the wall there. Huge incident. Foul Coyote is over it. Old Skills is through. Old Skills of all people. He was down in about 5th or 6th place, but now he's in 3rd. They ran into the barriers, into the final chicane. And on the last lap, Old Skills still 3rd place. But it's not over yet. Can Pierce push? Can Pierce steal it back? Old Skills runs wide there. I can't believe what I've seen here on the final lap of the B main. Teague has pulled away by a mile. Moose has stolen 2nd. This battle for 3rd is not over. Old Skills thought he had it. Here comes Pierce. Round the outside for the final transfer spot. He gets ahead. 2 corners to go. They're going to be side by side into the chicane. Who's going to come out on front? Skills goes wide. He goes way wide. There's no more barrier there. He still hits it. Pierce is through. And Pierce advances to the A main final. What a finish. Welcome to the Wreckfest Trans Am Series. And that was just the B main. Woo. Take a breather, boys. We got another race to go. Cannot believe what I've just seen. Old Skills went from about 6th to 3rd, back to 5th in the span of a lap. My heart is racing. I know yours is too. What a race. Top 3 advance there. Pierce steals it at the last second. Foul Coyote, heartbreak. He was leading so many laps. My goodness. Before this A main starts, folks, I'm going to have to get some water. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have returned. We got some water, and we got an incredible finish, and we haven't even started racing the A main yet. This is what the Wreckfest Trans Am series has to offer. It's always this crazy, never fails to deliver. We'll be loading in now the return of Thomas Jr., Willionaire Season 1 champion. Is Had going to be joining us? I would assume so, the Season 2 champion. Bound to see some great action here. Never in doubt here in the Wreckfest Trans Am series. Alrighty, so we will be loading in here sooner rather than later. Get everyone set up. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm sure you don't regret a thing after that thrilling B main finish. More action soon to come. After we load into the A main, get everyone squared away. New starting procedure this season. A grid start as opposed to a rolling start that we saw in the first 2 seasons. And if you're just joining us, well, you're going to have to go back and rewatch this stream or head over to the Wreckfest Trans Am series YouTube channel to watch a full race replay after the stream has concluded. All races are uploaded there. Find us on Facebook, Wreckfest Trans Am series, on Discord, and actually, let's see if I can't just put a link to the Discord into the chat, in case anyone was wondering. Ready, let's see here. Ready, let's see if this works on mobile. I don't know how well it's going to go. Yeah, there it is. Seems all right. The Discord group, it is on console, although I do believe that this is cross-platform if I'm not mistaken. No, it's cross-generation for sure. But yep, we are on Xbox here. Ready up? Yep, I'm all ready to go. In my little C-Class commentary car. Unmistakable. I believe it's still yellow. Well, the Hunter Panther is a new car this season. We got Willionaire and Pierce. You saw Pierce with the spectacular move there in the B main. Everyone running up here. We'll be ready to go shortly. this season, the Wreckfest Trans Am Series has a sponsor. We are presented by Rogue Energy. Be sure to use code WTS at checkout for 10% off of your order. New title sponsor for the series. First time it's ever had a title sponsor. Great partnership set up by Blue 91 Vet, the host here today. Will also be racing with us. Just a matter of time till we get going. Let's see if we can get the full driver list here. Who else is in? There he is, Had. The Season 1 champion, Galactic Hero, General Respawn, Defiant, all returning faces. Inter Astra, a new face. Pierce, a new face. Moose, Teague, both new faces. Everyone else is returning. But we are nearly ready to go here. A few more moments and we'll be all set up. All right. The countdown has completed. Let's see. I'm gonna pick someone here that's gonna give us an accurate lap count. Alrighty. Oh, everyone lining up. Galactic Hero and Millionaire on the front row. Had and Defiant. 4 old faces. Thomas Jr. He was entertaining at the beginning of, I believe it was Season 1 at this very track. I remember Season 1 like it was yesterday. How time flies. Blue Vet lining up there. Ice Carnival. Whoa, watch out, General Respawn. General Respawn returning in a similar, but not too similar, part of his usual. That is a looker. Fluidic Voyage. Deceitful. 15 drivers here. Soon to be racing for 30 laps, double the length of the B main. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wreckfest Trans Am Series A main for round number 1. We are soon to get going here. Galactic Hero and Millionaire on the front row. Had and Defiant on the second. And we are racing in Espedalen. Galactic Hero gets a great start there, side by side behind him. Had trying to make a move up into 3rd place. Beating and banging 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 all the way back. Had Defiant. See the Blue Vet. Look at Blue Vet, the host, up the inside going 3 wide. He moves into 4th position. Galactic Hero leads from Millionaire, from Had. Blue Vet, a gaggle of cars. Defiant gets hung out to dry on the outside. He loses 2-3 positions. General Respawn, a man on a move here. In the beginning, we have a fight for the lead already. Galactic Hero and Millionaire, they go way back. Battling since Season 1. Galactic Hero stays out in front. Small contact there. Galactic Hero running wide through the bollards. But he stays out in front. Looks like he's going to lead this first lap, barring an absolute disaster in this final chicane, which could very well happen. We saw it happen a couple times in the B main. Oh, he takes a shallow entry, and he takes an absolutely disastrous line. We saw it happen there. Millionaire goes through. Here comes Had to the lead of the race. Galactic Hero. Commentators cursed it. And he's going to lose 3rd, potentially. Blue Vet, can he make it stick around the outside? No, he cannot. Blue Vet goes through to 3rd place and into a podium spot. He clears him. So Had and Millionaire, the old rivals. Last season, they went at it. I think they had 3 or 4 1-2 finishes. Can we see another one here today? Millionaire doesn't want a repeat of last season. Had runs a little bit wide. He's going to skim the wall there. Millionaire's going to have to send it up the inside here on Had. No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it. He thinks there's 29 laps to go, and he doesn't want to see a fate that Foul Coyote saw in the B main. No sense in pushing so hard so early on. Had. Defending. Millionaire. Waiting. Another weird line from the leader. Willionaire got a better exit. He's going to swing it up the inside. They're going to be side by side. A dead heat into turn one. Willionaire way later on the brakes. Had one for the cutback. Willionaire parked it on the apex. And through goes Willionaire. Blue Vet is hunting. His speed has improved tremendously in the offseason. He's hanging in there with these boys. And might there be a safety car? By the looks of it, Galactic Hero, careful, 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 careful. Late on the brakes, but he gets it stopped there. We do have a safety car here on lap number 3. Pierce, who made the transfer. Teague is up into 10th. Everyone has already passed us. I was looking at the leaderboard, but here we are. So it's Willionaire, Had, Blue Vet, your top 3. There you see the best laps. So far, it is Had with the best lap. One closing into each other. Queuing up. Looks like they're all ready to go here. Should be good to go green. This front pack has to go at the leader's discretion. They take out the tire barriers there. Willionaire. Takiro getting a little bit ahead of himself. And I do Verstappen trying to pressure the leaders, which is interesting from 4th place. Galactic Hero in shock. He started on pole, and now he sits in 4th here on lap 3. Coming to lap 4. Had in 2nd versus Willionaire. Round 3 in Season 3. 1 championship apiece. Could this be the tiebreaker, or will we have a new title holder here in the Wreckfest Trans Am Series? Willionaire with a great start. Blue Vet with a better start. And Galactic Hero with the best start. A bit of a bump draft, seemingly. They're 3 wide down into turn 1. Look at this, 4 wide exiting. Contact, Had comes through. Galactic Hero nearly gets hooked by Blue Vet. General Respawn's going to go into the barrier there, and there's going to be a huge incident. And somehow, he manages to keep going. Are they going to slow up for this? General Respawn, is he out of the race? An absolutely nightmare start for him, and it looks like, yes, they are. Getting too squirrely there. To finish first you must finish. And General Respawn did not heed to that. He kind of ran out of space there. I don't think it was his fault entirely. But I do think these guys were racing a little bit too aggressively for lap 4, if you ask me. I get trying not to lose positions, but 3 and 4 wide in every corner is asking for disaster. Just begging to be wrecked out of the race. And now General Respawn, coming to lap 5 after sitting on the pole. That was Galactic Hero, excuse me, but General Respawn had a great start. He was down in 6th where he qualified, I believe, and now he is seemingly DNFing from the race. Going to be down in 14th place. Willionaire leads from Had. And Galactic Hero and Blue Vet. Thomas Jr., can he make some action happen? What is he doing there? Defiant and Fluidic Voyage. Here come the leaders. A great jump from Willionaire. Galactic Hero goes defensive. Thomas Jr. already moving up a spot into 4th place. Here they come, down into turn 1, 2 by 2. Beating and banging. Up the middle, Thomas Jr. tries to go. Someone going off back there, it's Fluidic Voyage. Willionaire off to the races. Galactic Hero trying to hunt him down. Blue Vet looking to make a move on Had, the Season 2 champion. And Thomas Jr. looking to make a move on him. Watch out for that outside wall. They're going to run out of space here, and they just keep it going. Had. Looks like he got hooked a little bit by Blue Vet. You see General Respawn off the track entirely. Willionaire pulling away. Galactic Hero. Who's that? Thomas Jr. pushing Blue Vet out of the way. He wants to get past not only Blue Vet, but also Had. These two in the same exact car. Opposite liveries, it would seem. Very similar to opposite liveries. Paint schemes, if you will. Blue Vet running wide. Got to avoid the inside wall there. He's going to lose 2 spots, maybe 3. No, Teague is going to go way, way, way off the track. He's going to have to go the long way. And he loses 3 spots there. Our leader after 6 laps is Willionaire. Thomas Jr. now. Turning on the jets. Can he catch Had? And can he pass Had? Out in front, Willionaire, Galactic Hero. Pretty equally spaced. Further back. Battle for the ages. Here's Moose. One of the last chance qualifier guys. C-Dub. The return of C-Dub. Fluidic Voyage. Oh, a bump from Fluidic Voyage. C-Dub goes way off the racing line. I don't think he saw that coming. He did not see that coming at all. And a bump there from Blue Vet to Defiant. Going for 5th place. Blue Vet's had some really good pace here. He just kind of got shuffled back in the traffic. If he can get past Defiant, I think he can potentially catch up to Thomas Jr. and Had. We could have a battle for the ages out front if they start to close into each other. Thomas Jr. goes over. He's flipping. Thomas Jr. into the wall. Blue Vet into the wall and Thomas Jr. Will this be a safety car? C-Dub avoids him. Thomas Jr. What a disaster. He flips over. And we are, it looks like safety carring. There's a spin here. No, it's a safety car. All right. 3rd safety car here on lap 7. Oh. And if you're just joining us, you've missed a doozy of a race. This is the 3rd safety car on lap 7. Thomas Jr. causing the most recent one, having flipped over. You're battling for 3rd and 4th place. And just like in Season 1, after being one of the most electric starters to this race, Thomas Jr. is out of the race. And then there were 12. Not even a third of the way through the race. And already, oh, watch out, Had nearly into the wall there. Relax Spikes, Relax Akiro, getting side by side with Willionaire. What a battle this will be. And Defiant get up there. Blue Vet down to 11th. What a disaster for him. He was running so well. Just gotta stay clean sometimes. It's the biggest difference maker in these situations. Who can stay the cleanest? Make sure you don't beat yourself. Out of the final corner. And Willionaire get a good jump. He sure can. Defiant almost jumped to start there. Moose almost certainly jumped to start there. But he gets ahead of Had. And Moose is going to go from the B main last chance qualifier into a podium position in the A main. They're 3 wide though into the 2nd set of corners. Had around the outside. Gets squeezed into the grass just a little bit. And Had way early on the brakes. Cutting across the grass. Gotta be careful. Gets a better exit. What's it gonna be down here? Will he try and make a move behind them? Teague, also from the last chance qualifier, into a good position. Moose and Had still going at it. Teague clearing C-Dub. Blue Vet making a move on Defiant. He's already up to 8th place. It's been less than a lap. Look at Blue Vet go. He's a man on a mission. He knows he has race winning potential. That Fluidic Voyage might have hit the inside wall there. Well, he did hit the inside wall there. But not the one I thought he was going to. They all come through the chicane! No, they don't! Oh, it was just desync. Okay, I thought Blue Vet's race was all but over there. Moose is kind of backing these guys up a little bit. Can't seem to get past. And he's letting the leaders pull away. I know Had's starting to get frustrated. He's got a title to defend. What an interesting turn of events this has become. Fluidic Voyage all the way back there. Way down the order. Blue Vet in 8th position. Look at this line of cars. Had in 4th. Our Season 2 champion. As it stands, he's not even on the podium for round 1. Last season, he was running away with races. This season, could have a fight in our hands. Had late on the brakes. Careful with the wall there. Everyone gets through. Look at the run from C-Dub. He's going to get 1. Can he get 2 down into turn 1? He is going to think about it. A 3 wide move from Teague. Teague 10. Gets the spot back. Oh, he doesn't. C-Dub holds it around the outside very well there. Moose starting to pull away just a little bit in 3rd place. Willionaire doing that thing he did so well in Season 1. Driving away, not making any mistakes. Side by side here with Had. Back into 3rd he goes. What does Moose have for him? What does Teague have for C-Dub? C-Dub gives Moose a bit of a bump. Defiant gets a bit of a bump from Blue Vet. Blue Vet could pass a lot of these guys here. He's just about as fast as Had. It's starting to seem like everyone's just about as fast as Had in this line of cars, though. They're all jockeying for position. Meanwhile, Billionaire has quite the gap out front. But he's got to get past Fluidic Voyage. A bit of a bump draft here. Teague bumping C-Dub past Moose. And he himself gets past Moose. For the time being anyways. No, he doesn't. Moose back on the outside. Defiant with a bump on C-Dub. 5-car battle. Contact everywhere. Blue Vet. How long until he tries to pick these guys off one by one? Or is he just going to get a discount 2-for-1 deal? Onto the backstretch. There is one. Can he make it 2? No, not this time. Perhaps it's buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one 50% off maybe. Nothing yet from Blue Vet. He's actually defending from Teague. Oh yeah, Had has pulled away now. Now that he got clear of this line of cars, he's off on his own pace. His Season 2 championship running pace. Got a long ways to go to the leaders, you see it there. Maybe another safety car can shake things up. We do have a long ways to go, not even halfway done with this round. 2x2 here, Teague, oh, way late on the brakes, but he's going to push him wide. He concedes the position, good racing. Clean, aggressive racing from Teague. Defiant gets loosey-goosey there. Look at the cutback from Blue Vet. The switchback, he gets through. Teague sends it. Contact, will Teague get around the outside? No, the door is slammed shut. Blue Vet is in 6th position now. The restart on the safety car on lap 8. He was in 11th. He's past half the field. Will he get Moose? Will he get C-Dub? I think catching Had would be a tall order, but I think it's possible. Anything's possible. All it takes is one mistake. Defiant closing in. We had Defiant and Deceitful back on the grid. And Galactic Hero with a huge mistake. Had goes through to 2nd. Pierce is off the track. Some contact from Teague and Defiant. Blue Vet just avoided that, but Moose did not. He gets doored by Defiant. So now Had is in 2nd. Willionaire, though, is miles in front. Galactic Hero down to 4th. Just like that, Blue Vet starts to salivate just a little bit. Was already starting to catch C-Dub, but now Galactic Hero made a mistake. Trying to catch up to Willionaire. This championship fight could be on. The rematch of Had versus Willionaire. They run 1st and 2nd. C-Dub 3rd. Galactic Hero, after the mistake while running 2nd, is down in 4th. And Blue Vet in P5. We strive for P5. Teague, very aggressive over the curbs there. And it goes airborne. Galactic Hero could be all over C-Dub here soon for the last podium spot. Get on the brakes. Looking for the cutback. Just scrapes against the wall. No. Actually, he cleared it. Me, I'm just commentating. I am the official commentator for the Wreckfest Trans Am series. I'm not nearly talented enough to hang with these boys. We got some mad pace. Especially out front, the likes of Willionaire had. C-Dub, Galactic Hero, these two are going at it, although, yep, Galactic Hero's going to run a little bit wide. Go airborne, Blue Vet goes into 4th place. After restarting 11th, Teague goes into 5th place. So what a run from Teague. From B main into the A main, into a top 5 position, potentially, if he can get back a Galactic Hero here. Blue Vet, can he get onto the podium? After restarting in 11th place on the last safety car restart. Blue Vet could very well be in this championship fight if he keeps up this pace. This is incredible. He's kind of in a league of his own right now. He's made up insane amounts of time. Best lap right now is sitting pretty with Willionaire. He's zoomed forward in a battle for fifth. Galactic Hero and Teague. The Hero again, gotta avoid that wall. Careful there. Lap 16 of 30. Just past halfway here in round number 1 in 2023. And watch out, Galactic Hero running wide. Teague closing in. Getting closer, getting closer. But not quite close enough. He's going to remain the same distance away. Look at the gap. Willionaire, you can barely see him off in the distance. Even the likes of Had, I think, is losing time. To our Season 1 champ. Showing why he's the Season 1 champ. Showing that it wasn't a fluke. Showing that he belongs. He's here to stay. And it doesn't matter how much more attraction the series gains, as we have a battle here. Again for 4th place, 5th place. Teague and Galactic Hero. Going at it once again. Galactic Hero started on pole position. He currently sits in 4th. Again, my mistake. Not 4th, 5th place. Louvet has really closed in on C-Dub. C-Dub having a pretty good drive himself. Galactic Hero scrapes the wall there on exit. Louvet is closing in up ahead for the final podium spot here. He has gained 7 positions in the last 10 laps. A man on a mission. C-Dub, wide line. Louvet, similar line. Lap 18. The gap has grown. C-Dub kind of locks it up into turn 1 just a little bit. All 4 of these drivers are starting to close into each other, and they're going to have a battle on our hands very soon at this rate of closure. Enter Astra, soon to be lapped by a Willionaire. We're going to cut across here, and there you see last place, 10th place, Inter Astra. And Willionaire, our race leader, he has got the line down pat. Had all alone in second. He's got to be pretty bored all by himself. We saw that a lot last season. Had all by himself. But last season it was in first place. Season, different cars. We got Moose and is this Deceitful? Yes, it is. Nose to tail. Down the stretch here. Up to the final chicane they come. For a cutback. Moose and Deceitful. Oh, what a move. Absolutely textbook cutback there from Deceitful. Bit of side-by-side racing. Some beating, some banging, some contact down into turn number 1. Moose around the outside. Can he make it stick? Deceitful's going to have the short way, and he's going to go over the curb and lose all of his momentum, conceding the position to Moose, who stole the transfer spot in the B main into second place in the B main. Now here he sits in 8th. Not too bad considering with a few laps to go he wasn't even looking to start in the A main. Oh my. Louvet with the moment there. He's pushing very hard. He's got to watch out for that inside wall. I think it redirected him just a little bit. There was definitely hints of contact. Galactic Hero looking to catch up, looking to get back towards the podium. C-Dub representing that 3rd place bronze trophy podium spot. All clean so far. Willionaire has nearly half a lap lead, seemingly, over everybody else. Looks like Defiant and Moose, sorry, Deceitful and Moose is the closest battle on track. We're gonna wait for them to come through here. And he sends it deep into the corner. Deceitful closing in on Moose. Can he get back around him? Deceitful has shown plenty of pace before in the past. Looking for a cut back here. Moose kind of taking a deep line. Onto the final straight they go, as they both start their 21st lap. Out of 30. Oh, a bit of a bump and a run there. Deceitful goes through. He clears him entirely. You don't see that too often. What a move. Deceitful up into 8th place. This is all these guys are battling for right now. And Deceitful's going to go over the curb. Just avoids the wall, but has to slow down so much that Moose is going to get back past him. Back into the 8th position goes Moose. Leader starts lap number 22. Time is ticking down here for positions to be gained. There you see a Millionaire. And his nearest competitor has lost heaps of time. Fastest lap is 0.6 a lap faster than second place. And look at this. Galactic Hero and Blue Vet. We've missed a position swap. Galactic Hero got past Blue Vet. Meanwhile, C-Dub has pulled away with this 3rd place position. Can Blue Vet close in? I don't think he can. Not here. Galactic Hero kind of found some extra pace here in the later stages of this race. Galactic Hero pulling away from Blue Vet. Gotta be careful on entry and exit. And he's taking a terrible exit. Is it desync? It's not. It's a flip. It's a huge collision. Will there be a safety car? Galactic Hero is up and over. And off the track. Potentially out of this race. There is no resetting. Galactic Hero is out of this race. What a disaster for Galactic Hero from pole position. This will put him down into, I believe, 10th place when it all gets sorted out. Oh, are we going to see some good sportsmanship here? Linear goes through. Are they still racing? Will we see a safety car? What a good Samaritan. Galactic Hero gets to keep going, thanks to Deceitful. What a Chad. Deceitful. Seems to be going full speed. Don't think we're getting a safety car, folks. Blue Vet in 2. 4th position. Teague and Defiant. Fighting it out for 5th place. And then there were 10. From 15 to 10. Lots of DNFs here. Not everyone is cut out for the Wreckfest Trans Am series. Galactic Hero now a lap down from where he was, almost exactly. Got some damage on that car as well. You can see him struggling for pace. Winding engine of Blue Vet. Tegan Defiant with the speed here. Head is a full minute behind, according to the display there. Not sure how accurate that is. Otherwise, he would be a lap down. Who is on the lead lap? There's Astra and there's Moose. So Moose in 7th place is the last of the lapped cars. Leader starts lap number 26. We'll see if anyone can catch anybody else deceitful, soon to be lapped by Had. Defiant and Teague seems to be the closest battle on track right now. Doesn't look like Blue Vet is going to catch C-Dub. Galactic Hero in a damaged car. Oh, he's just going to get out of the way. I was going to say this could get spicy, but it doesn't look like it's going to. As long as you avoid that inside barrier where that tower used to be. Got taken out fairly early on. What a great race it's been here, folks. Winding down to the end of round number 1 for Season 3 of the Wreckfest Trans Am Series, presented by Rogue Energy. And what a rogue turn that was from Defiant! Takes out half the concrete barrier. Be sure to use code WTS for your Rogue Energy checkout. For 10% off, Defiant has lost a wheel. He's got 10% off of his car. And off the track he goes, Defiant. And then there were 9. What a disaster there, Willionaire and Moose. Willionaire is just trying to get past him. This could be a problem for Willionaire. As C-Dub is in second place. Had has had a mistake there. We missed a moment with Had. C-Dub in second. Blue Vet in third. Had in fourth. We missed a moment there. What has happened to second place Had? C-Dub going to be sitting pretty at second in the championship. Defiant, DNFs. 9 running cars here. Can Blue Vet snag second place? Willionaire is well off to the races. You see Willionaire there. If this race kept on going, he would lap everybody but himself. Moose now is a lap down. Only the top 5 remain on the lead lap. Deceitful is over. Blue Vet nearly is over. There's a car on track. Deceitful. 7th place Deceitful. Is that going to result in a safety car with 2 to go? Blue Vet and Had. Can he hold on to the final podium spot? Huge battle incoming. Doesn't look like there's going to be a safety car. Blue Vet starting to feel the pressure from Had. He goes defensive. There's no space on the inside. He's going to have to go the long way. Will he try a switch back here? Let's see what happens. Super early on the brakes. And that's exactly what he goes for. And he's got it. Blue Vet. After Had parks it on the apex, he gets to the inside. It's going to be the inside here, and it's going to turn into the outside. Oh, he clears him entirely. What a move from Blue Vet. And now he's too far away for Had to make a move to the chicane. That was absolutely gorgeous from Blue Vet. I thought he was going to either concede or wreck both of them into the chicane, but he just cleared him into the penultimate corner. What a move, and into third goes Blue Vet. On lap 7, there was a safety car. Blue Vet was in 11th place. I personally thought his chances for a good finish were all but over. And now, with just 2 laps remaining, we are here, and Blue Vet is in third, but not fully in third. He's fighting for his life. Season 2 champion Had breathing down his neck. C-Dub comfortably in second. What a drive from him. Willionaire, there you see our race leader. That is the gap from third to first. These guys are going to be starting their 29th lap. They both take questionable lines through there, but the gap grows. Blue Vet gets a much, much, much better exit. Final lap for third and fourth place Had, and Blue Vet. Willionaire exits the final corner. We'll rejoin in a second, but Willionaire is going to be a round 1 winner here in 2023. Season 3, round number 1 goes to Willionaire. Back to the final podium spot. Blue Vet, got to avoid the wall there. He does. Had, slight skim. It's going to be C-Dub in second place. Galactic Hero with an absolutely heartbreaking race. C-Dub will get past Galactic Hero and into the silver medal spot. Second place for C-Dub. Blue Vet, in my eyes, driver of the day. 11th to 3rd podium spot for Blue Vet. Season 2 champion and defending champion had finishes in 4th. Teague, also candidate for driver of the day. He finishes in 5th. The highest finisher of the B main drivers. What a drive from him. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, for round number 1 here in 2023, here in Season 3 of the Wreckfest Trans Am Series. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. What a race. Willionaire gets P1. Ole Sitter, Galactic Hero, 9th place. 2 laps down. What a disaster. That's going to do it for round number 3. Excuse me, round number 1 in Season 3. We will see you next week, same time. I can't wait to rewatch that B main. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the Wreckfest Trans Am YouTube channel, Facebook page. Discord is posted here in the chat. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I've been Nico, your host. With the most. The commentary host, anyways. Shout out to Blue Vet for organizing this event, and we will see you next week at the same time. Until then.